Hey guys! So today we are going to do a really fast, quick, easy makeup tutorial. This has got to be my most requested thing to film, and I don't know why I've never done it. Probably because I'm not that good at makeup. Sometimes I can't even cover my pimple, but I can do my makeup really fast in the morning and get the heck out of the house. So I'd like to share my tips and tricks with you, and hopefully y'all can use them. I do medical device sales, so I go in and out of hospitals a lot. I go into patients' homes, so I don't want a full face glam face of makeup, but I do love makeup. I wanted to film what I do in the mornings, really fast, easy, pretty much full face of makeup, I guess you could say, but just really, like I said, fast. So in the morning, I like to rush out the door. I never have time to do anything. I do have pretty dry skin. I actually have rosacea. It depends on the day and the time, and you never know if it's gonna flare up or what. I have pretty textured skin, so I do like to cover that up before I leave the house. So I hope y'all enjoy this, and I hope y'all can use some of my tips or tricks. Stay tuned and see how I get ready super fast. Okay, so first I start off with a clean face. I have on moisturizer right now, and I do have the Smashbox primer color corrector as well. Like I had mentioned, I do have mild rosacea, and so I do like to put that on and try to hide some of the redness. So let's get started with the fun stuff. So first, I'm going to take my CC cream. I do like this stuff for everyday wear. It's very light. I do have very sensitive skin, so if I wear like actual foundation all day long, my face hates me. So I do sometimes, a lot of the times, but this is my favorite stuff, and it's been my favorite so far. I am super pale right now. I am not self-tanned. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of that on my hand and just kind of dab it. If I look down, my mirror's down here, and I have one behind me. So I'm just going to pat this all over my face with a Morphe M39 brush. Sometimes I use a beauty blender. Sometimes I use a brush. I always get my eyelids. Make sure you do the hairline. Just kind of blend, blend, blend. Also the neck. And this is my every single day routine. I mean, of course, I probably do change it up. Obviously, I change it up depending on what I'm doing and new products, but this is what I do every day. Make sure you blend it down the neck as much as possible so you don't have that line. And a CC cream is by all means not a full coverage foundation. I love me some full coverage foundation as well. But like I said, sometimes if my skin is freaking out, I'll just use the CC cream to kind of give it a break. So if I were to use a full coverage foundation today, I do the exact same thing with a brush or a beauty blender. After that, I'm going to grab my concealer. Right now, I'm using the Kylie Jenner concealer in the shade Bone. I also love the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm obsessed with the Tarte Shape Tape, but I am out of it right now, so I'm going to use my Kylie Jenner. This stuff is pretty thick, so it could look like I'm doing a lot. This, I will go in with my beauty blender. I look kind of crazy. And I just blend this out. I am really pale. This step is really important when I am self-tanned, because then I look super dark and it kind of evens it out and doesn't make me look just one color. When I'm this pale, it doesn't do too much to me. Ow, I just poked myself in the eye. It doesn't do too much for me, but of course I can't live without concealer. So, I mean, it obviously covers my dark circles, but I also put this on the eyelids a little bit. And I just keep blending with my really dirty beauty blender. And I put this over my eyes because I don't put too much eyeshadow on every day. And I want to get rid of those veins that I have right there. Okay, once I am done blending out that concealer, I get, where's it at? I'm obsessed with the RCMA powder. I hate this part of it. I don't even understand what that is for. I just open mine and dip it in there to set my under eye. I don't put a lot on. If it's a weekend or if I'm actually doing something, I will actually bake my under eye. But for everyday purposes and trying to get out the door, because half the time I'm running behind and I hate being late. So this is just my really fast makeup everyday routine. Once I am done with that, I normally use a MAC skin finish, I think it is. It's just like a very light powder to do my entire face, but I'm out of that right now. I'm out of everything. I'm gonna use the Revlon Photo Ready powder in the shade Light Medium to just kind of set my entire face. This is my favorite powder brush. It's from Morphe. The handle did fall off, but whatever. I still love it. It's huge and it does the job. Definitely make sure you do this as well. That's it for powder. Next is somewhat of a contour. I'm not gonna do a harsh line for every day. This has been my absolute favorite thing to contour with. I actually have, oh, it says 303. This is a Real Techniques brush. It is like a limited edition one, I believe. It's pink glitter, but it's just the perfect size. I'm going to go in with the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. So I just kind of dip this in there. Whoa, that was a lot. This is brand new, this is why. And I'm just going to do the cheekbones. I'm going to do my hairline. All the way down. Then I'm going to get another Morphe brush, the E2 brush. I'm going to, the same bronzer, just kind of doing this. And then I'm going to definitely blend that out. You can grab a little bit more if you want to blend it out. Sometimes I guess I do, but just kind of blending it all out. Once I am done with that, then I'm going to move to blush. This is just what I have next to me. It's the Tarte Partey brush with a Morphe Y4. Dab a little. I'm not a huge blush person, but dab a little and put it on. That's all. If I'm feeling a little cray-cray, I will do a little bit of highlighter. And I'm going to use the Becca Champagne Pop by Jaclyn Hill. I don't put on highlighter every day, but what do you say? We'll do some today. Next is brows. I do have very full brows naturally, but I do like to fill in the little holes that I have. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the brow definer. And then I'm just going to kind of fill in the holes. Nothing too crazy. I was blessed with very full brows. Sometimes they're hard to tame. Then I use the other side, just kind of blend that out. After that, we will After that, I will go in with some clear brow gel. This stuff is like super glue, just to keep them in place all day long. Next, we have eyes. Who would have thought I was going to use a Jaclyn Hill palette? I don't know. I've only given out 2 on my channel. Okay, then this is really fast, y'all. So I do have eyelash extensions, and they are super full and voluminous. Anyways, I do have eyelash extensions. They're extremely, extremely wabam. So I don't put a lot of eyeshadow on because I don't want to look like I'm going out every single day when I'm going into these patients' homes and the hospitals. So I just get a Morphe brush. I have used this for so long, it has no number on it. But I get this, I dab it in one of the color that matches my skin tone the best in the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't know what it's called. I don't have the one with the names on the back. And I just put this all over my lid. You never really know like the funky faces. I mean, everyone knows they make funky faces while doing makeup, but I can only imagine what faces I make. I'm trying not to though. Do it in like windshield wiper motions. This is nothing like perfect by any means. I'm just like literally just throwing this color on there. Now I'm gonna go back with the same color. And do it again. We're not done. Now, for some odd reason, I don't know, this is probably just doing the most, but the Morphe M441 brush, I grabbed that in a little bit of a darker color, and I just kind of put it in the crease area. You don't have to grab a different brush. This is really hard doing it in this mirror that's like down here. Once I'm done, and again, that is super messy too, I'm going to grab a color that's like pretty much pale. I should be showing all these, but whatever. Pretty much pale color, and literally just like putting it on the top part of my eye to really just blend that all, what I just did, all to just put on together. And again, this is not a lot of eyeshadow and a lot of color. I just do it so it looks like I have something on my eyes and it kind of hides the veins, like I said earlier. Okay, once I'm done with that, I grab this part is key, okay, is key. I grab a Morphe E18 brush. It's just like a very dense little brush. And I put it in, the color that I put in my crease, just like a little bit of a darker color, and I put it on my lash line. There's that face. And you don't have to be like, again, this is just super fast. To blend everything out. And if you can see already, it just opens the eye so much just doing that little part right there. So we're gonna do the same to this eye. I don't know if you can hear my dog, of course. She has to do something in every video. Okay. Then I'm just going to get a flat little definer brush, dip it in like a dark brown, and just put a little bit of it right under my eye. Okay, once we're done with that, again, very unnecessary, but this is the Morphe E36 brush, and I dip it in a light brown color and just blend all this out. actually don't even have to put a color on it, just blend it out. I don't have to do any top eyeliner because I have eyelash extensions, but if you want to, you can do the same thing to the top. Another super important part that I will not leave the house without doing, look, you can see this thing stuck to my back, is grabbing like a highlight color and putting it in the corners of your eye, just a little bit. Again, another thing to just make you look more than awake than you are. You can even put a little bit up here, probably didn't do much. That is all. I know a lot of people don't have eyelash extensions. Put your mascara on, do whatever. The next thing I will do is grab a a lip liner pencil and just do my lips real quick. This is my favorite lip liner color. It is NYX in the shade Nude, I believe. Just kidding, that's not even what I used. This is the NYX Suede lip liner in the color Whipped Caviar. It's pretty too, but this is not the one I normally use. But anyways, that is all. That is it I do. And then I get the heck out the door because I'm normally running late. So it's kind of like a full face, really fast makeup look. And it doesn't look like you have too much makeup on, like you're going clubbing, I don't think. But it's just really fast and easy for me to do every single day. So I hope y'all enjoyed this, and I hope you can use some of my tips or tricks to get you out of the door faster. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank y'all, and see y'all next time. I think this song is like one of the most motivational songs I've ever heard in my life.